wide-eyed and seldom lost in movie maze. A strong Electra bond with a bohemian dad. A sack full of boyfriends and dreams that became a celluloid reality. The woman in Pooja Bhatt was growing even before the child in her could. And those chubby cheeks had everyone fooled.
When I first came into the line, they all took one look at me and they said, "Ah, Mother Mary reincarnated." Like, okay, and they kind of hyped me up as this sweet little baby doll who could never do anything wrong, who couldn't even think about sex, or couldn't even use a four-letter word, or couldn't be impure. I never asked for the image. I happen to have a face which looks the way it does. And I never said that I never had my share of boyfriends, or I never had my share of pain, or whatever. And if you step out of that line which they draw around you, then it's like, you know, it's like, oh my God, she's done this, and how could you do that? I say, but listen, I never asked for this image in the first place.
Thank God! You're finally satisfied, Hitler.
Her chocolate box calorie-rich looks are deceptive, and her directors love just that. They build around her a doll's house with teddy bears and fairy tales, twinkle-toed romances, and starry-eyed dreams.
I was never interested in being an actress. It's not like I grew up with Meena Kumari as my idol and I wanted to kind of stand there and cry and do that whole song and dance routine. I never wanted to do it. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to go to the moon. That's what I wanted to do.
Really?
Ever since I was 6 years old. So if you think I'm abnormal now, you should see me when I was 6. You know, I wanted to go to the moon, but I didn't because India doesn't launch any satellites. The only one they did landed up in the sea. That was slightly dangerous. I said, okay, no astronaut for you. I mean, no moon, no moon. I said, okay, so I'm reaching for the stars. I mean, it's like I was at home and my father walked into the room and said, I'm making a film called Daddy. Do you want to act? I said, I can't act. I don't want to act. He said, try it. I had 2 months off from college. I said, okay. I did it. I liked it. So I stuck on.
That truth or dare attitude has men drooling all over. That riotous lifestyle that makes girls go green with envy. So they pinned her the only way they knew how. From Sheelu to Fardeen to Aditya to Kamal Sadhana, the media made her frolic with all manner of men and boys. The headline screamed, Pooja's bohemian lifestyle will destroy her. She's had more relationships than women twice her age.
The press, namely a magazine called Stardust, according to me, is the best laxative in town. It's really good when you need to go for a crap in the morning. It helps a lot. Besides that, it's full of shit. I mean, that's all I want to say about Stardust in particular. And as far as I'm concerned, I've had my share of boyfriends. I've had my share of heartbreak. I've had my share of breaking people's hearts. We've all gone through that bit. But I'm not into casual sex. I'm not into drugs. I'm not a debauch. So if I'm 20 and I've had maybe 5 more boyfriends than most people have had my age, and I've gotten over it, and I'm still willing to go out there and face my share of pain, but I've been able to get over it. I mean, for me, the relationship ending is not the end of my life.
Now, suppose you just let your imagination run wild and imagine I was tall, dark, and handsome, right? What else would I need to be friends with you?
First of all, I can't see anything without my contact lenses on. And second of all, I'm not into tall, dark, and handsome. I don't mind short, fat, whatever, as long as the person has got something up there.